Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is staying warm out there. It surely is cold. I don't know about you, but I was stepping outside this morning, headed to work. And it just bites you in the face, doesn't it? Well, I'm going to go ahead and wait just a few minutes for some more people to jump on. I'm going to share this Facebook Live to my page so that all my followers can follow along in this Facebook Live, and we'll get started here in just a moment. But man, was it cold this morning. Wind chills. I think the coldest wind chill I saw was -31 or -32. That was in Hastings, and we also had a -30 report down in Sturgis as well this morning. So it was rough. It was brutal, that's for sure. And we're going to hold on to these dangerously cold temperatures as we head throughout the remainder of the day today, into the overnight hours, and as we head into our Tuesday, even into Wednesday morning. So it's staying around. It's sticking around. This cold air has staying power. But right now, not only are we dealing with the cold air in some areas, we're also dealing with some more lake effect snow showers falling. So let's go ahead and make this a little larger so you all can see it. South Haven, our camera has looked like this for the past, 24 to 36 hours. The snow's really been coming down in South Haven, and it's covering the camera. You can see a little bit of sun peeking out at the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. Holland, that snow is coming down. It's been looking like a snow globe ever since about Friday. It's just been nonstop. The lake effect, especially Saturday, Sunday, even into today. And the sun is out. Beautiful day in Marshall. It's just really cold, 4 degrees right now there in downtown Marshall. Jaden says, good afternoon. Hello, Jaden. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday afternoon. Kathy, good afternoon to you as well. Rose asks, what are the chances of another snow day tomorrow? You know, we might not see wind chills quite as cold as they got today. I think that's the reason why a lot of schools opted to close today, was because of just how brutally cold it was. Many areas were under a wind chill warning for this morning. We're under wind chill advisories tomorrow, so they may still opt to close. It's going to be another dangerously cold morning. It's just not going to be quite as cold as we were this morning. At least those feels like temperatures are not expected to get as cold as they were this morning. Still, though, dangerously cold as we head into the overnight hours Tuesday and into Wednesday morning as well. Good afternoon, Amanda. Hope your Monday has been good so far. Let's go ahead and show another look at Holland. This is looking over Collin Park. I'll go ahead and advance these. Computer's being a little slow. I think might be the cold weather. I don't know. Seems to freeze a lot today. Here's a look over Collin Park. It looks like a frozen tundra. The lake now has completely frozen over there in Holland, and the snow is covering it. The snow's been coming down at a pretty good clip for the last 36, 48 hours there in Holland. They just keep seeing some additional accumulation. And really, this is how we could stay all throughout the rest of the work week. So certainly just this long extended duration of lake effect snow. Pam, good afternoon. I'm staying safe. I hope you are as well. Certainly taking it slow still out in those roads, even though the snow has stopped here in Kalamazoo, still dealing with some icy and snowy roads. Adriana says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. Or Adriana, I hope I pronounced your name right there. Tyler, will we see any more snowstorms this month? I'm not seeing any major snowstorms, at least throughout the next 10 days or so. It's kind of just looking like a pretty quiet pattern. Things will start to wake up a little more as we head towards the middle of next week. But honestly, right now, models are showing more of a rainy solution. We'll just have to monitor that. That's still a long ways away in the weather department. Chris says it's freezing in Chicago. Yeah, Chris, it's cold here too in West Michigan. It's cold across much of the United States. Many millions of people dealing with wind chill advisories and wind chill warnings. Julia, good afternoon from Millwood. Hope you're having a great Monday. Blue skies in Mattawan. Yeah, Jaden, we're seeing some snow, or some sun rather, for our southeastern counties. Mickey is wondering the chances for a snow day. Yeah, they might cancel. I think they would have a higher chance of canceling for the dangerous cold temperatures tomorrow. We'll have to see about that. How much snow for Tuesday, asked Jim. I'll get into that in just a second. It kind of depends on where you live. Here's a look at air temperatures right now. In Holland, we're dealing with an air temperature of 6. Kalamazoo is 4. Many of us now are above 0 degrees, so I consider that a win. That wasn't the case earlier this morning. Dowagiac is the only place still below zero. They're sitting at -1 degrees. The bigger issue is what it feels like when you factor in the wind. It feels like -11 right now in Kalamazoo when you factor in the wind, 14 below in Hastings, 12 below in Battle Creek, 13 below in Dowagiac and Sturgis. So you really want to make sure you're bundled up. Because of these cold temperatures, the National Weather Service has extended a wind chill advisory. I'm going to get into that in just a second. But real quickly, here's a look at Tuesday. So there's the air temperature in blue. You can see temperatures look to stay in the single digits for many all Tuesday long. That line in pink is the wind chill, though. So we're talking about wind chills from -5 to -25. That would be the coldest it would get at times, especially for those along and south of I-94. So it's going to be dangerously cold out there. It only takes 30 minutes for exposed skin to develop frostbite. So make sure you're layering up hats, gloves, limiting your time outside as well. People and pets as well. You want to make sure you're not keeping your pets outside in this cold for too long. Adriana says, I pronounced it right the second time. Okay, I'm glad that I got it right the second time. Sorry about that the first time. Marlon, will we have school tomorrow in Kalamazoo? Yeah, Marlon, it kind of depends. They canceled today for the cold temperatures. They might do it again tomorrow. It's not supposed to get quite as cold, but it's still going to be dangerously cold. So we'll have to see what the superintendents decide there. Michelle says, good afternoon from Three Rivers. Hope you're having a great Monday so far, Michelle. Kimberly checking in from Battle Creek. Hope all is well there. Orlo, will we flood if we warm up too quick and we get rain next week? I'm not seeing any major flood potential. We'll have to see how things evolve throughout next week. But in the meantime, we're just looking at some lighter precipitation amounts in the form of some lake effect snow for those closer to the lake. Marty says, thank you for sharing this information. You're very welcome, Marty. Thank you for tuning along. So this wind chill advisory, we're under a wind chill warning for those along and south of I-94 this morning. Now they've downgraded us to a wind chill advisory going through today, tonight, tomorrow, into Wednesday morning. So this is a long duration wind chill advisory, but it certainly is worth it. Van Buren, Kalamazoo, Calhoun, Berrien, Cass, St. Joseph, and Branch counties are under that wind chill advisory through Wednesday morning now. For wind chills as low as -25 at times. It'll kind of bounce between about -5 and -25 between now and Wednesday morning. So frostbite only takes about 30 minutes when it's this cold outside. So hats, gloves, make sure you're layered up, limit your time outside. This is dangerous cold that we're talking about through Wednesday morning. There will be a little bit of a warm up as we get towards the end of the week. Don't get too excited though, because we're not going to get that warm. Temperatures still look to stay below freezing through at least early next week. Here's a look at the lake effect snow showers falling. It's been just constantly going. The lake effect machine is really not stopping in portions of Oceana, Muskegon, Ottawa, into Kent, Allegan, Van Buren, and Berrien counties. We even saw some light flakes all the way over into Kalamazoo at times today. But the bulk of the accumulation is happening closer to the lake shore. So that's why all those counties highlighted are under a winter weather advisory right now. The National Weather Service did update just a few minutes ago at noon. Kent County is going to be dropped from that winter weather advisory today at 4. The rest of the counties that are highlighted, all the counties that touch the lake, they extended the winter weather advisory through Tuesday afternoon. We could see additional amounts of 1 to 3 inches for those counties there. So expect icy and snow-covered roadways. I just saw an update from MDOT, or we got a little tip into the newsroom that says that all lanes on 196 southbound in Van Buren County are now shut down for crashes, plural. So please take it easy out there, especially in those areas still under winter weather advisory. Very slick travel, and even outside of the winter weather advisory, even though it hasn't been snowing, temperatures are so cold that salt doesn't work on those roads. So we're still seeing some snow-covered and icy roadways all across the region. So just give yourself extra time for wherever you need to be today, tomorrow. That really continues throughout much of the week. Julia checking in from Coldwater. It's sunny there. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoy the sunshine. Some more clouds will roll in tonight, and there's actually a better chance for some snow area wide tonight. Going to be pretty minor though. Deb says, Burr. Yeah, I agree. It stung today. I'm actually bracing myself for when I actually have to leave the building and get to my car. It's only a 30-second walk, but It's rough. Molly, hello. Hope you're having a great Monday so far. Dennis is looking forward to the Steelers game. Yeah, it's coming up on CBS tonight. So because of that, Dennis, I do want to take this moment to tell you, if you're looking for the latest forecast tonight from Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson, we're going to be on ARC West Michigan because the Steelers game is going to be playing tonight on CBS. So that's going on CBS. 5 through 6:30 newscasts are going to be on ARC West Michigan. Just a little programming note for everyone. Three Rivers Community Schools just closed for tomorrow. Thank you for that information, Travis. I think we'll start to see some more schools that opt to do the same thing, especially in those areas that are under that wind chill advisory. It's cold in Comstock, Michigan, says Sherry. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. That's for sure. It's brutal out there. Molly says, looks like a warm-up's coming next week. Yeah, I'll get to that in just a minute, Molly. Sherry says, just heard I-94 is at a standstill. I think they reopened. Don't quote me there. But yes, the I-94 westbound was shut down just after the Portage exit. And I saw that traffic was really getting backed up there. So keep it easy. Take it easy out in those roadways. Even the interstates are pretty slick out there, even where it's not snowing, just because it's so cold. Wilson, you're very welcome. Sarah says they're still getting snow in Grand Haven. Yeah, those lakeshore communities still under that lake effect snow. It's going to continue throughout the rest of the week too. Alicia, good afternoon to you. And yeah, roads are slick, Deb. That is for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and advance here and kind of show you what we're expecting hour by hour. Lake effect snow really confined to our lakeshore communities, any county that touches the lake. That's where we're going to see some more lake effect snow showers during the daytime hours. Temperatures are going to remain cold as well today. Many of us stay in the single digits, if not the lower teens, throughout the remainder of the afternoon hours. We'll see some more clouds roll in tonight, and models are indicating some more widespread light snow showers into the overnight hours. Now, I'm just talking about accumulations probably less than an inch for most communities away from the lakeshore. We could see 1 to 3 closer to the lakeshore between now and tomorrow afternoon. But areas like, Branch County, Calhoun County, St. Joseph County, they're seeing sun right now. Expect more clouds to roll in tonight with some very light snow showers. Could provide us a dusting, maybe some isolated spots away from the lake, up to 1 inch tonight. And that comes along with some brutal cold temperatures. Lows drop down to around 0 once again tonight for many. I just talked about those wind chills could drop as low as -25 for some spots. Then I think tomorrow, the lake effect really becomes confined to the areas that are seeing it today. So right up against the lakeshore once again. We're talking about Oceana, Muskegon, Ottawa, Allegan, Van Buren, and Berrien counties throughout the daytime hours of our Tuesday. Look at those highs in the single digits on Tuesday afternoon. Wind chills will be between -5 and -15. Could even see some spots -20 during the daytime hours of our Tuesday afternoon. So please make sure to stay safe out there, bundle up, and limit your time outside. Sharon says, hubby and daughter said roads are crappy. Yeah, it's not great. That's from Hamilton, Michigan. We just talked with some crews, and they said that it's just way too cold out there, that salt is not effective. So they're trying to put down sand and gain some traction. But right now, nothing that they are using is going to be powerful enough to melt the snow. So don't expect bare pavement, surely not on those country roads as we head through tomorrow, even into Wednesday morning. Maybe the salt can start to melt some of that snow by Wednesday when temperatures finally get up into the teens. But it's not until Thursday that we'll see temperatures back in the 20s. Rocky says, good morning, Colin. I saw that Kalamazoo schools closed today. Yeah, they were closed today. Pretty much every school district in West Michigan ended up closing today if they weren't already closed for Martin Luther King Day. Michelle says her husband works construction. He's working outside. I feel bad for anyone who has to work outside today. Certainly hope they're staying warm. Those hand warmers, layers, that's certainly going to help. Battle Creek checking in. Jim from Battle Creek, going to shovel out the driveway today. Good luck with that, Jim. Take it easy. Remember to take some breaks. Don't overexert yourself. That goes for everyone. Dawn, not sunny in Matawan. Yeah, we're dealing with the clouds here in Kalamazoo County. Mary says, when will it warm up to melt the roads? Maybe by Thursday, Mary. We do look to climb up into the 20s by Thursday afternoon. So we'll see what we can do. And let's see, mile marker 12 at I-196 standstill southbound in Van Buren. Yeah, Matt, highway southbound I-196 is now shut down. That's the last I heard from the DOT there. Multiple crashes, apparently, is the latest I heard from a little news tip that we got. Kelly, the road's not in great shape. Main roads are okay where it hasn't been snowing. They're plowed, so that's good. But they're still snow covered and they're still icy. So make sure to take it easy out there. Riggs checking in from Springfield, Michigan. Dickman Road is bad. Thank you for that report, Rig. Hope you're having a great Monday. Holly, you're very welcome. Brenda, I agree. Hope everyone stays safe. Mike, same to you. Jen, hey, will you go out right now? Don't get out. Orlo, Sun and Pawpaw. Thanks for that report, Orlo. Hope you're enjoying the sunshine. Good afternoon to you, Gwen. It's been nonstop snow in Douglas. Yeah, those areas closer to the lake, just dealing with those consistent lake effect snow bands pushing over the area. Rocky, yeah, it's going to be over on Arc, West Michigan for the 5:30, and 6 p.m. news. Russell says it's hard to keep the house warm when it's this cold. It's been hard to keep this building. Our studio has been pretty cold today, just because of just how cold it is outside. So hopefully everyone is able to stay warm, have that fireplace going. Here's a look at how much snow we're expecting. I think many areas away from the lake east of US 131, just looking at up to an inch. I think this model is a little overly aggressive for areas in Kalamazoo, Calhoun. Areas west of 131, I think that will stay below an inch. Areas closer to the lake that are under that winter weather advisory right now, that's where I could see 1-2 inches, maybe some localized spots up to 3 inches. This is through Tuesday afternoon at noon. But either way, it doesn't take that much to create some more slick travel. So roads are already snow covered. They're already icy. So any more snow accumulation could make them even more slick. But I am seeing an uptick in the coverage of snow. So we'll see snow area wide as we head into the overnight hours. It's just going to remain pretty light and pretty dusty, that really light, dusty snow as we head into the overnight hours. This lake effect snow is going to last pretty much all week long. So more coverage tonight. And then I think we really are confined to those lakeshore areas for Tuesday, Wednesday as well. I think we could actually see some sunshine for many areas, especially further away from the lakes Wednesday morning. And then the lake effect machine gets going once again Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, I am tracking, I'm keeping a close eye. Some models now bringing a more widespread snow shower activity as a front moves through Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, possibly even into Friday morning. And then winds will become more northwesterly. So areas like Kalamazoo County could be more in the game for lake effect on Friday. That continues into Saturday morning. And then I think we finally start to dry up on Sunday. At least that's what it looks like right now. Nancy says it's sunny in Battle Creek. Enjoy the sunshine, Nancy. For everyone who isn't and seeing any sun, make sure to soak it up for them. Cold and lots of snow in Muskegon. Yeah, Clayton, closer you are to the lake, it's not going to let up. We're seeing that snow, lake effect snow machine just continue on. Mary says here in Saugatuck, it's snowing like we're in Alaska. It feels like we're in Alaska right now. With those feels like temperatures, the snow, all the lakes are frozen. They froze up quick too. I mean, in the matter of 12 to 24 hours. Mike, I agree. Andrea, that's a good question. I think a lot of schools will opt to close tomorrow. That's just my opinion. Don't quote me on that. Don't get your hopes up, kids, because I know that some schools probably will opt to go back to school tomorrow. The wind chill warnings were in effect this morning. It's only wind chill advisory, so I could see their argument for having school, but I think that a lot of schools will decide to continue to close for tomorrow. Teresa, is it summer yet? Yeah, I think a lot of people are in that same mindset. We will warm up above freezing, though, next week. I know it's not summer, but we're making progress. So pack your patience. We're getting there. Laura, they need to close. It's too much for the kids. Yeah, that's not my opinion. That's or not my decision, I should say. That's up to the superintendent. So we'll see what they end up doing. Joshua, happy early birthday. Hope it's a good one. Kelly says she has work third shift and I'm worried about driving in the dark. It's going to be a little slick out there, Kelly, depending on where you're at. Could be seeing some more snow closer to the lake. So just give yourself some extra time heading to work this evening. Yeah, it's cold out there, Jennifer. I agree. And I'm on the verge of just leaving the home if they don't close, says Holly. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the Sealy Auto Group 7-day forecast. So I have snow chances every day. Lake effect snow today. I think we'll see more coverage as we head into the overnight hours. Just because everyone's in on the snow tonight, though, doesn't mean we're going to see any hefty accumulations. Most of us will just see less than an inch. Closer to the lake, though, they could see 1 to 3 inches between now and tomorrow. I think during the daytime hours of Tuesday, it becomes more confined to our lakeshore communities, areas that are seeing it right now. That's where they'll see it again on Tuesday. We have the chance at seeing some more sunshine Wednesday morning. Get out there and enjoy it if you can, because it's going to be brief. Then the lake effect machine cranks in once again Wednesday afternoon. That continues into Thursday. We could be looking at a more widespread event on Thursday. Still some disagreement with the model. Some are showing some more widespread snow developing as a front moves through our region, and that's going to bring another blast of cold air. So notice those lows dip back down to -1 on Friday night behind that front. And then with this northwesterly flow, we'll see the lake effect machine going more for our northwestern counties, or those counties that favor the northwesterly flow. So that's more Ottawa, Muskegon, possibly into Barrie, more so Van Buren, Berrien, into Cass and Kalamazoo counties is where we get the snow bands from that northwesterly flow. That's Friday into Saturday morning. And then look at the sun on Sunday. We should see partly cloudy skies by Sunday, and temperatures climb back up into the 20s. So hopefully that's when we can melt some of that snow off those roadways. And just an early glance, it does look like above average temperatures are favored as we head into the middle and end of next week. So that means temperatures climbing above freezing. So I think a lot of us are antsy for that to happen. Pack your patience, it's coming. I'm excited for some temperatures to climb up to around freezing. But for anyone who has just joined, I want to go over those advisories because those were just updated by the National Weather Service one more time. Wind chill advisory now through Wednesday morning for Van Buren, Kalamazoo, Calhoun, Barrie and Cass, St. Joseph, and Branch counties. We could have wind chills as low as -25, kind of bouncing between -5 and -25 for wind chills. So that's dangerous cold. Make sure you're dressing accordingly. Limit your time outside. Especially in those, really all across West Michigan, but especially in those areas that are highlighted. We also now have a winter weather advisory for all the counties right up against the lakeshore. That now got extended through Tuesday afternoon for an additional 1 to 3 inches of snow. We're going to have some slick travel really all across the area, but especially where it's still snowing, we're seeing some lower visibility, hearing about multiple crashes on I-196 southbound. So please take it easy out in those roadways. Give yourself extra time for wherever you have to go. We want everyone to make it to their destination safely today and always. We want that. Let's see. Mike says, stay in if you don't have to go out. I agree, Mike. That's the best option. It's cold out there. Kelly, you're very welcome. Julie says, stop scrolling school closures for today. Yeah, Julie, we're doing that just because we're seeing some updates for tomorrow already. So we can't separate those. So just bear with us. Rocky, we're in the negative Friday and Saturday. Yeah, those wind chills are going to be dropping down there. Even the temperatures are going to be dropping down Friday night and Saturday morning. So everyone make sure to stay safe, stay warm out there. Take it easy out in those roadways. Still dealing with some slick conditions, certainly on those country roads. We're going to be dealing with those conditions pretty much all week long just because it's just too cold for anything to melt that snow and for us to see bare pavement. So stay safe out there. Have a happy Monday. And Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson will be in tonight. Once again, our newscasts at 5, 5:30, and 6 are going to be on ARC West Michigan. We'll be back on CBS for the late shows at 10 and 11. Have a great Monday. Stay safe and stay warm out there, everyone.